What is going on, everybody? This is Jay from Maji, and Jay, today in this video we're going to be completing the unboxing and also the Antutu Benchmark test between the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the Nubia Z17. The Nubia Z17 is a very good smartphone that was released and announced the same month of June, and I was able to get my hands on it thanks to Kitty Lee from dhk.com, also known as iBaby888. So anyways, getting a look here at the box, we can notice that we do have the Nubia logo on there, and the box is nothing special, I would say. Towards the back, we have here some Chinese writings, and also you can see here from these little pictures that, well, first of all, they are advertising the bezel-less display, also the Snapdragon 835, the 5.5-inch display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080. It does have fast charging. It comes with 6 GB of RAM, and it has the Android Nougat 7.1.1. Also, we have two lenses on the back. One of them is going to have a 23 megapixel sensor with an aperture of 2.0. The other one is going to be a 12 megapixel sensor with an aperture of 1.8. And we do have there the Neo Vision 7.0 and much more. So the device is definitely not a joke. I would consider this a flagship device. So getting the box open here, we're going to find, well, the device already, and as you guys saw from this screen protector, we can definitely notice that it does have a bezel-less display, which is something really cool. And then on the back here, we can see those cameras that I was mentioning before. We got a fingerprint scanner, and the rest I'm going to show it to you guys in just a moment. Here for right now, let's set it aside. Inside of the box, we find some manuals. They are all in Chinese except for that word right there. And then inside here we have a sticker. This is also like a little quality check sticker, I think. Then we got here the USB cable. This is the USB Type-C. Then we find the adapter that converts the USB Type-C into a 3.5mm headphone jack, as we don't have it on this particular phone. By the way, it has a thickness of about 7.6mm, so it is a very thin device. We do have here the power brick. It does support fast charging, so it is quite big and heavy. And then inside here we have nothing else. So let me set this aside so that we can talk more about the phone. So first things first, let's remove here the protectors on the front. I believe the back one comes along with it, and that felt very good. Oh yes, that sounds so great. It's so satisfying to listen to that thing peeling off. Wow. Anyways, guys, on the front here we can see actually now the glass, and according to the specifications that I read already, they're not sure what kind of Gorilla Glass does it have, but it does have Corning Gorilla Glass. I'm assuming that it could be maybe the 3 or the 4. I cannot confirm yet. On the front here we do have a 16 megapixel sensor camera. Towards the bottom here we have the home key. You're also going to see a task killer and also a back key, so that's kind of neat. On the side of the device here we find the SIM tray, and I believe it does support expansion for memory, but now I don't want to guess, so let's go ahead and get a SIM opener tool so that we can pop this thing open. Okay, so I already popped it out, and unfortunately we're not going to have the expansion for SD card. It's basically you know, the memory that comes integrated with the phone, either 64 or 128 gigs, but we do have support for dual SIM, and it does support 2 Nano SIM cards at the same time. That's kind of neat. On the top here, I did notice that we do have an IR blaster together with the secondary microphone. On the side, which is the right side of the phone, we got the volume rockers up and down with the power key. Then towards the bottom, we find the USB Type-C. As I explained before, we have a loudspeaker and also the microphone. And on the back side here, we have the two lenses that I already mentioned. We have the dual tone LED flash with the fingerprint scanner. The Nubia logo in the back is made of aluminum. It feels like a very nice and solid device. So far, guys, I don't have any complaints whatsoever. And here, once again, we can confirm from the sticker that it does carry 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage. So that's really neat. Let's go ahead and power on this baby for the first time and take a look at that beautiful bezel-less display. And right now my device is getting a little bit annoying, which is the Samsung Galaxy S8. So let me go ahead and decrease the volume so that it doesn't interrupt any longer. There we go. Wow, guys. Whoa, this is amazing. I don't know if you guys saw that bezel-less display. It looks absolutely great. I have to give this thing, guys, a 10 out of a 10 so far on the display based on what I saw. This is a true bezel-less display. As you guys can tell, it goes from corner to corner. Now when you look at something like the Samsung Galaxy S8, don't take me wrong guys, it is a beautiful display. It's one of the best displays that I've seen in my entire YouTube career or on any smartphone that I ever owned. And also we had the new ratio is the 18:9 ratio, as we know, but it's still, we do have bezels here on the side. They are very minimalistic, but we do see it on there. Okay, we do have bezels on each side. Now with this one, we don't have any bezels whatsoever. So for right now, let me go ahead and set up the language. By the way, we do have a few already supported on here. Let's click on start. Let me go ahead and do this process very quickly of connecting to the Wi-Fi and doing the quick setup, and then we're going to jump into the operating system. Well, we have now completed the setup on the Nubia Z17. Let me tell you guys, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I do love the camera, as I already tried it out for 1 second, and here we can see so far the quality seems so perfect. I mean, this thing guys definitely deserves a review. It's a super high-end device. This is the recording mode. We have portrait, then we have the photo. We even have a pro mode on here, and then it has something that says camera family. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm assuming it has to do with editing, as you guys can tell. And this thing is just so nice. It feels very nice in the hand, even though it is a 5.5-inch display. Thanks to that bezel-less display, it gives you a very nice grip on the phone. And also it is only 7.6 millimeters thick, so that makes it even better. So far I don't have any complaints whatsoever. Now something I don't see so far is the Play Store. I don't see it on here, so I may have to download it before getting that Antutu Benchmark application. Let's go ahead and try to get it installed. Okay guys, so I was able to get the Antutu Benchmark test here, including the 3D one, and I was able to get it directly here from the App Center. Fortunately, I don't have the Play Store right now. It does require some rooting, so it's going to take me a little bit longer before completing it, but on a separate video, I will provide a tutorial on how to get the Google Play on this particular model. What I do like about the Nubia Z17 is the fact that, well, for a Chinese phone, it does come with NFC, something that, you know, could be quite rare on Chinese devices. But on this particular one, we do have it, and that's definitely a plus, because now we know that we can use this phone for Android Pay. We can use it, you know, for many different purposes. NFC is quite popular here in the USA, so having it is definitely a plus. So I already have my Samsung Galaxy S8 all set to go in the background. I do have it completely charged, and all the applications have been killed. So all we have to do is open the Antutu Benchmark test on both of the devices and complete the testing. So first of all, let's go ahead and confirm that all the tasks are being killed on this device, and now they are. Let's go ahead and check that again, and no applications are running on the background. So now what we're going to do is go here to the main page. There we go. Now we're going to set it here carefully on the box here. This phone is a little bit heavy, so it's pushing the box a little bit towards the back. And now we're going to check here with the Samsung Galaxy S8. Okay, and now what we're going to do is open the application right here. I may have a score already on there from the past, and yes I do. It was about 162,000, but I haven't cheated. We do not have a score here on the Nubia Z17. There we go guys. So what we're going to do is click on test here on both of the devices and let them run. Alright guys, so here we have the Antutu score between both of these devices, and let me tell you, the score on the Nubia Z17 is very impressive. I never thought that this thing would beat the Samsung Galaxy S8. Also keep in mind that they're both running the same processor, which is the Snapdragon 835. So I think a lot of it has to do because of the display. On the Samsung Galaxy S8 we have a Quad HD display, and on the Nubia Z17 we have a 1080p display, so I think that kind of gives the processor a little bit more room for speed and performance. So with this being said, guys, I think we have completed here the unboxing and also of course the Antutu benchmark test between the Nubia Z17 and the Samsung Galaxy S8. And as always, if you guys do have any questions, you know exactly what to do. Just leave your comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you think it was helpful. Please subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on my next one.